These are all of the YouTube play buttons ever made. In this video, we're going to go over every single YouTube play button that you can get and how many subscribers you need to achieve it. You're also going to see some secret play buttons that YouTube gives out, and I'll explain how you can get them. So be prepared, because this is the entire full list of every YouTube play button and award ever made. Enjoy. So the very first batch of YouTube play buttons are the milestone play buttons. These ones are given to channels when you reach a certain subscriber milestone. And the very first one is the silver play button, which is given to channels when they reach 100,000 subscribers. And this is what the current version of it looks like today. It's one silver solid award, not real silver, but it has this cool mirror piece. It has some text for 100,000 and the YouTube logo. And for every channel, their name will be printed on it, so it is pretty unique. But there's actually 7 versions of this award throughout history. The first one was introduced in 2013 or early 2014 is when channels started to get this one. It was this silver play button in a glass case with the YouTube logo on it. And then later in 2016, a second edition of this award came out. It's pretty much the same thing. The only difference from the first one is the plaque part has pointy edges on the triangle piece, versus the first one had rounded edges. And then later the same year, 2016, the third edition came out. The only change here is that they changed the red logo to white. Now in 2017, the 4th edition of this award came out, and the difference here is in the frame of the award. This edition has a slightly thicker border frame on the play button, versus the one before it was a bit thinner. And then the friggin' 5th edition came out later the same year. The only difference here is that the YouTube logo on the award changed, because YouTube updated their logo that year. So this one has the new one on it. And then in 2018, we got the biggest change to play buttons yet, where they made this new style of play buttons. And this is the one we know today. Instead of it being glass, which is, I guess, a little fragile, this one has no glass, it just has a mirror on it. And this one stuck around for a while until 2024, when YouTube announced that they would be shrinking all of the YouTube play buttons to probably save costs on money, because so many channels are now achieving this award. So the 7th edition looks the exact same as the previous one, it's just considerably smaller. They shrunk it down quite a bit. But now moving on to the next YouTube play button, the gold play button. This award is given to channels that surpass 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and the current one today matches the style as the current silver play button. The thing about the gold play button is that it has always looked like the silver play button, but bigger and gold. No matter what edition it is, the play button is always bigger than the silver play button and gold. There have been 6 editions of the gold play button in existence, so let's take a look at the first one. This play button was introduced at VidCon 2012, and this very first edition was made of actual gold. It was gold plated, and it was massive. Just like the silver play button, it was this huge award encased in glass with the YouTube logo on it. The second edition of the gold play button in 2015 looked like the first one, but was a little bit tinier because these things were pretty expensive to create. I'm pretty sure that's when they stopped making it gold plated and the edges on the play button themselves became pointed instead of rounded. The third edition in 2016, they cleaned it up a little bit. The frame of the play button is now black, and it has a white YouTube logo instead of the red one. The 4th edition of the gold play button was in 2017, and the change here was the new YouTube logo, so they had to update it on this play button. And then finally, edition number 5 in 2018, where the whole thing was changed out. This big blob that's not in a glass case is gold color and has a nice gold mirror on it. Now the 6th edition in 2024 looks the exact same as the previous one, but it's also smaller. YouTube shrunk down this award as well, and the new size is now the same size as the old silver play button was before it got shrunk. And this is the one that we have now today that channels receive for this milestone. Anyway, the next YouTube play button is the diamond play button. This play button was introduced at VidCon 2015, and is awarded to any channel that surpasses 10 million subscribers on YouTube. It's this huge diamond looking play button, there's no frame on it, and it arrives in this cool black case, and it's kind of like this big reflective piece of glass or metal that you can display, and it has this fake diamond in the middle. There's only ever been 3 editions of this award. The first one in 2015, which on the backside had the old YouTube logo, and then the 2018 one had the new YouTube logo on it when they updated that. This one also says congratulations on passing 10 million subscribers, but the one before it said surpassing. Now the 3rd edition in 2024 looks the same, but is actually smaller than the first 2. This happened when YouTube shrunk all their play buttons. The diamond play button actually got shrunk, so that's why there are now 3 versions of this award. All versions of this do include your channel name on it. Now the next play button is the 20 million subscriber award, and only 4 channels as of today have ever received this one. Now, the first one in 2021 was given to America's Got Talent. That's the first time we ever saw this play button. It's the first of its kind. It's a red triangle on a black base with their logo inside of the award. And it was super weird because we've never seen a 20 million play button until now. Until shortly after, in May 2022, when National Geographic got a play button for 20 million subscribers. So this one is very yellow and it's in the shape of the rectangle National Geographic logo. The middle of it seems to be some sort of glass with the YouTube play button inside of it, and it has their logo up at the top. And then later in 2023, Marvel got the third version of the 20 million play button. This one is shaped in the style of Avengers Tower or Stark Tower from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's like a shrunk down version of that skyscraper as an award. And then the fourth and most recent play button for 20 million subscribers went to Britain's Got Talent. And this one happened in May 2024. It is pretty interesting that this one is very similar to the America's Got Talent one. It's just blue. But I guess it makes sense because America's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent are probably owned by the same brand. They both have Simon on it. So he was present for when both awards were won. There's no real name to it, gold, silver, diamond. This one's just an outlier. And so I guess we can call the 20 million subscriber award the custom play button because they're all custom and specific to the channel they're given to, which brings us into the next play button, the 50 million subscriber play button. This one is also called the Ruby play button, but it is pretty much another custom play button. YouTube has stated that they're not doing this award anymore, but they keep pumping this thing out. More channels keep getting it after they said they wouldn't do it. To the point where there's now 10 of these, technically 11, but this one from Mr. Beast isn't real, and we'll touch on that later in the video. So keep watching to find out why that one doesn't count. So the first one ever was given to the first YouTube channel to hit 50 million subscribers, PewDiePie. He got his in the shape of his logo, the bro fist. This video is when he coined the term Ruby play button, which is why everyone now calls it that, but it's not really called that. And this one actually came with 8 mini ones that PewDiePie lost. Except for in 2024 when one of these play buttons turned up. PewDiePie's old editor at the time has revealed on a live stream that he actually has one of these tiny bro fists. So the rest of the 7 are probably out there somewhere, but it's good to know that they still exist. Next up, the second 50 million subscriber award was given to T-Series in 2018. And it kind of looks like a diamond play button looking on its side with the triangle piece sticking out and forming this cool structure that has the T-Series logo embedded inside. The next 50 million award was given to Conzilla in 2019. It's this big black circular award that says Conzilla on the outside with 50 million, and the inside has this big red ruby, I guess it could be. Now the fourth 50 million award was given to Blackpink in 2020. This award doubles as two things, a 50 million subscriber play button, as well as an invitation award for the show that they were hosting online at the time. So it's a 2-in-1 award, but it's actually a 4-in-1 because there are 4 more copies of this award that were given to the other members of Blackpink. This one's also cool because it's the only 50 million award that looks like a YouTube play button. The fifth 50 million subscriber award was given to Movie Clips in February 2021. This one's on a white base with a triangle top. At the very top is this orange Fandango logo, which Fandango owns Movie Clips. And then going down the base, you have 2 Movie Clip logos embedded inside. The sixth 50 million subscriber play button was given to Pinkfong. Pinkfong is best known for Baby Shark, the most viewed video on all of YouTube, which is why it's shaped like this. This one is blue, which kind of resembles water on the side, and it has a big yellow shark fin at the very top. Now this one, especially of all of them, kind of shows that this is not the Ruby play button, but is the custom play button, because there's no way that anything here could be interpreted as a Ruby. The sixth 50 million award was given to Aj Talk. This channel is a news company in India, and their award is this big pillar. It looks like a marble pillar, and it has these cool triangles going through it with their logo at the bottom. The eighth Ruby play button was given to Choo Choo TV. Choo Choo TV is a kids music channel, and this play button has a big metal base with their logo as the top piece. It's very colorful, but it matches their logo, and this one is so cool. The ninth ever 50 million award was given to KL Bro Bijou Rithvik. I'm really sorry if I said that wrong. This channel is a big family creating on YouTube, so they have a nice family photo at the bottom of this big blue pillar, and that was in 2024. Later in 2024, we got the 10th and final Ruby play button ever, and it was given to Just No Limit for 50 million. This one is in the shape of one of their logos. It kind of looks like an infinity symbol, and the base kind of looks like a big diamond play button, very similar color scheme and shape style. Now, out of over 50 eligible channels, only 10 have ever received this award. But YouTube hasn't been consistent with who they give it to. It seems like they just handpick random ones. And of course, some of these channels might not have publicly announced that they have gotten one, but we do know for certain that MrBeast, the most subscribed YouTube channel, never got one from YouTube. This is one of the YouTube awards that we're going to cover that are technically YouTube Play ones, but aren't actually official, but keep watching for that. It's kind of weird that the 50 million award and the 20 million award are both custom, so it's making me think that the Ruby Play button, the 50 million award, isn't tied to a milestone anymore, and it's just all the same thing. 20 million and 50 million are the same award. Now from there, the next milestone play button is the Red Diamond Play button, given for 100 million subscribers on YouTube, and this one is an official play button. This award is given to any YouTube channel that surpasses 100 million subscribers. At the time of recording, there are currently 16 YouTube channels that have this play button. This one comes in a nice red case. This was first introduced in 2019 when T-Series and PewDiePie were the first channels to reach this milestone on YouTube. It basically looks like the diamond play button, but black, and the inside crystal is red. The crystal itself is a real crystal made in France, and it is pretty valuable. T-Series and PewDiePie got the first one. The third one was put in a museum in France, but it's assumed it now belongs to Cocomelon. And then MrBeast got the fourth one, which was seen in his 100 million video. Now there are two variants of this award. The first one from 2019 has a different cut of the crystal compared to MrBeast. These are the two side by side. The first one, the crystal seems more flat, while MrBeast one from 2022 looks like it's been pushed up a bit. So there's kind of like two official variants of this, even if it looks the same. The next milestone play button that YouTube has made is for 200 million subscribers, and there are 3 versions of this in existence right now. The first one was given to T-Series in 2023 for passing 200 million subscribers. This one's pretty unique because it's the first for this milestone. The crystal is actually a bigger version of the one used in the 100 million award, so this one is also very expensive. It's held up by these metal claws, and then down on this circular base there's the T-Series logo. The second version of this award was given to MrBeast in 2024. It's very reflective, and the lightning bolt near the eye is red. Both of these versions of the 200 million award are custom, but in 2025, YouTube made the third version of this award. This one was given to MrBeast, so he actually ended up getting 200 million subscriber play buttons, except this one looks like an actual YouTube play button instead of a custom award. It looks very similar to the Red Diamond play button, but instead of it being red, it's now orange. I've theorized that it's an amber play button, but we don't really know what it is. The next YouTube play button is the 300 million subscriber play button, and we think there's only 2 of these in the world because there's only 2 channels with 300 million right now. This one was revealed in 2025 where MrBeast showed this one off. It looks exactly like the 100 and 200 million awards, except now the center triangle piece is kind of green, so people think it might be like an emerald play button or something, but it hasn't been given an official name yet. MrBeast showed his off, but we don't know if T-Series got one or not, but we assume they did because this one looks like a generic YouTube award instead of one that's custom made for MrBeast. The final YouTube play button given for a subscriber milestone is the 400 million play button. This one was revealed in 2025 when MrBeast reached 400 million, and it looks like the 100, 200, and 300 million awards, but instead now the center triangle is blue. We're not too sure what this one is. It could be a sapphire play button, but there's only one of these in existence because MrBeast is the only channel with 400 million. If another channel were to reach this milestone, we assume they would get one that looks exactly the same. Now, as for the 500 million subscriber play button, MrBeast is not quite there yet, but he's definitely going to reach it, so subscribe for an updated video when he gets that play button. And now we move on to additional awards given for different milestones on YouTube. Most of these YouTube awards are ones that creators have to purchase themselves, but we're going to take a look into it. The first one being the YouTube Camera Bag or YouTube Director's Chair. These awards from 2013 were given to channels that reached 100,000 subscribers, and they got to pick which one they wanted. The next one are the Silver Letter Awards. So the first Silver Letter Award was introduced in 2020, and it's a silver plaque version of the letter that comes with the silver play button. It's the exact same letter, just put on a silver base. And creators can email Society Awards, which is the company that makes play buttons, and ask to purchase this. So you have to buy it, but it's still made by YouTube. The second version of this award came out in 2023 when YouTube got a new CEO. So this one is Neil Mohan's letter instead of Susan Wojcicki's letter. And the third version was in 2024 when YouTube shrunk down play buttons. They also shrunk down the letter awards. So this is still Neil's letter, but smaller. These awards do exist in other languages, but when they're translated, they all say the same thing, and the design and shape is all the same as well. Next up is the first version of the Gold Letter Award from YouTube. It's the same thing as the Silver Letter, it's just the gold play button letter as a gold plaque that you can purchase yourself as well. The first version is the Susan Wojcicki letter. The second version is the golden Neil Mohan letter, and then the third version is the shrunken down version of the Neil Mohan letter. Moving on to more things you can purchase, the Silver Icon Award. It's just another bonus thing that you can purchase. It will also say your channel name on the back when you order it, and is kind of similar to the Diamond Play button. It's just a silver version of it. It's very, very heavy. The next one is the exact same. It's the Gold Icon Award. It's pretty much the exact same. It's just gold, and it will also say your channel name on the back. The next one is the Diamond Team Award, and there have been two versions of this. This one is for channels with 10 million subscribers, and they have to buy it. The first one looks like they took the crystal from the Diamond Play button and put it on this black base. And then the new version that they made is this tinier diamond crystal on this glass-looking YouTube Play button with the same black base. The final additional YouTube Play button is the Diamond Plaque Award. This one unfortunately never got released or made, but it was on the back of some of the play button pamphlets that they put in your play button box. It's an unreleased YouTube award. This is the only picture we have of it, but I guess it was meant to be a bigger version of the gold play button so that you can put your 10 million play button on the wall and it will look consistent with the other two. It's a pretty cool idea, but no channel is ever known to have received this, so it never really got made. Now finally, we are going to fire through the 17 other play buttons that exist on YouTube that are actual official awards that YouTubers have received. And after we do that, we're going to take a look at these real but not real YouTube awards, including MrBeast's 50 million play button. So stay tuned, but let's jump into this. Starting with the oldest play button on YouTube. This is the Golden Mouse Award that was given to 4 bands in 2006, and it was part of the YouTube Underground contest, so the winners got this golden mouse. There are now the old 2007 YouTube Video Awards play buttons, and these ones are kind of play buttons because it has the play button logo on it, and these ones actually spin. This one right here is the 2011 K-pop award that YouTube made. There are also the YouTube Rewind play buttons that were seen in various YouTube Rewinds from 2013 to 2016. They were used as props in Rewind, but a bunch of YouTubers got them in the mail and still have them. There are various YouTube Works Awards, the first edition being in 2018, and then 2019 they got redesigned, the second edition also having this gold version. And these are given every year to advertisers on YouTube for their ad campaigns. The next one is the YouTube Technology Conference Award. There's not really much known about this award. I've tried to search all over the internet, couldn't find anything. But I assume it was either given to tech YouTubers or tech businesses at some YouTube technology conference. The next one is the YouTube Malayalam Day Award. This was given to 3 YouTube channels with 1 million subscribers for one specific event in 2019. It's technically a 1 million award, but I don't think it fits with the gold play button. The next is the Seth Everman 1 million likes comment award, where he commented, "I'm the bald guy" on Billie Eilish's song Bad Guy. And it was the first comment to ever reach 1 million likes on YouTube, becoming the most liked comment at the time, and so he got a plaque for it. Next is the YouTube NFTs that YouTube gave out to random creators in 2021 and 2022. Don't know why they did that, but okay. There's the Play of the Game Award, which is part of an event on YouTube called the Game of the Week. So every week this would go out to a baseball player, part of this event, for being the player of the game. The next one is Ludwig's Shortest Streamer Award that he got from the old CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki. She came onto his podcast and gave him this play button, which is pretty much a gold play button with a plaque put onto it that says he's the shortest streamer. But it is not a 1 million award, it's technically its own award that is really random. This next one was given to Amagi for reaching 1 billion views on YouTube. Now we will talk about some awards here in a bit, and some of these are for 1 billion views that aren't actual YouTube play buttons, along with MrBeast's 50 million award. But for some reason this one is considered one, and it's only considered official because the Amagi production company says that YouTube themselves gave him this award. That's what they claim, so we have to consider it real. The next one is the YouTube Shorts Neon Lamp. So a bunch of YouTube Shorts creators got this in the mail. It's a YouTube lamp, and it kind of is like a YouTube Shorts play button that also doubles as a neon sign. The next YouTube award from 2023 is the YouTube Lego play button. This was sent out randomly to YouTubers, part of the High Five from YouTube campaign, where they gave random gifts to various creators. And this one is a brick-built red YouTube play button. Now, it's not actually Lego branded, but it is brick-built. The next one is the YouTube Neon Play Button Light, which was also part of the High Five from YouTube campaign, where they gave random creators a gift. Now, the final play button we're going to talk about is the Premier League play button. And this was back in 2024 when AMP and Beta Squad had a football match, and YouTube supplied them with this trophy that looks like a YouTube version of the Premier League trophy. So it's meant to be a football trophy, but it has a triangle on it, so it's like a YouTube play button logo. And so there's all of the official YouTube awards that are not meant for subscriber milestones. We have to take a look at these 4 awards on YouTube that were made by Society Awards but aren't real YouTube play buttons, and I'll tell you why. So the first one being the Mr. Beast 50 million subscriber award. This one was made by Society Awards, who made all the other play buttons, except YouTube for some reason didn't make Mr. Beast a Ruby play button, so he had to make one himself. His team created this with the help of Society Awards. So it's made by the same company, but it was never awarded by YouTube, so therefore it's not official. The same thing for the next one. There's this channel called Mr. Ballin, and he reached 1 billion views on YouTube. And so his team made an award using one of his skeleton thumbs up logos for this milestone. It's made by Society Awards, but it's not technically a real play button. The third one we're going to cover is the Jack Sucks at Life 1 billion views award on YouTube. The same case happened here. Jack Sucks at Life had this one made by Society Awards, but it was never awarded by YouTube. And so that's the case with the final one we're going to talk about as well. The Mr. Ballin 2 billion views award is now 2 thumbs up compared to his 1 thumbs up award. It was made by Society Awards, but never YouTube themselves. An honorable mention I do want to include is the Dream 30 million subscriber award. So many people thought this was real, but it was not made by Society Awards, and it was not made by YouTube. Along with the Orange Quebblecob Award. There's a lot of fake awards out there on YouTube. And so that is the full list of all YouTube play buttons ever made. From all of the subscriber milestone awards to the custom play buttons on YouTube, all of the other official YouTube awards, and the real but unofficial YouTube play buttons. This took so long, but it was so fun to make. I will make one for the next year when they add more awards and play buttons, so subscribe.